Behind high walls and barbed wire lies a dark world more terrifying than anything else. It is not merely a place of punishment, but a place where hope, humanity, and freedom are truly buried alive. These are the 7 deadliest and most brutal prisons in the world, places where entering may be easy, but leaving alive is not guaranteed. Don't expect comfortable facilities when you're locked up in prison. As a place of justice, prisons impose punishment on every inmate. There are some prisons in the world that are notorious for their cruelty and horror. It can be said that these prisons are inhumane. Prison guards often torture and deny food to the inmates. Here are the 7 deadliest and most brutal prisons in the world. 1. Gitarama Prison, Rwanda. This prison was originally designed to hold 400 inmates, but it houses more than 7,000 people. The extreme overcrowding means that prisoners cannot sit or sleep and must stand for days on end. Conditions are so dire that many inmates have lost their legs to infection or injury from being trampled. Food and water are severely limited, leading to violence and cannibalism. There is no room for humans to live decently here. Gitarama resembles hell on earth more than a correctional facility. 2. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Located on the border with Kazakhstan, this prison houses Russia's most dangerous serial killers and terrorists. Prisoners are transported with their eyes covered and heads bowed. They don't even know where they are. They are guarded 24 hours a day and are never allowed to stand facing the guards. Their cells are locked with 3 layers of iron, and activities are scheduled down to the second. Life in this prison is not only controlled, but stripped of all basic freedoms. Black Dolphin is dubbed the prison with no hope of survival. 3. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. La Sabaneta is not just a prison, but a war zone between inmates. With a very small number of guards, the prison is controlled by brutal gangs from within. Weapons, drugs, and even grenades can be found in the hands of the inmates. Violence, murder, and torture are daily occurrences here. There is no guarantee of safety, not even for a single day. La Sabaneta is considered one of the most chaotic and deadly prisons in South America. 4. Diyarbakir Prison, Turkey. Known as one of the most brutal prisons in the world, especially during the 1980s. Political prisoners, including children, were subjected to extremely cruel torture. Physical abuse, starvation, and psychological punishment were daily practices. Many prisoners died in terrible conditions or suffered mental disorders. Diyarbakir is not a place to seek justice, but a place where human rights are completely abolished. Its reputation is so dreadful that it is even referred to as a symbiosis between a prison and torture. 5. Tadmor Prison, Syria. Tadmor is widely regarded as a place of torture by the authoritarian regime. Located in the middle of the desert, this prison became a symbol of brutal power during the regime of Hafez al-Assad. A small act of rebellion could be met with mass executions of prisoners without trial. Prisoners were beaten with cables, had nails driven under their fingernails, and even suffered burns. Even the guards were known to be brutal and bloodthirsty. Tadmor is a place where humanity loses its meaning as humanity. 6. ADX Florence Prison, United States. ADX Florence is nicknamed the Alcatraz of the Rockies and is considered the most secure prison in the U.S. It is home to terrorists, mafia members, and world-class criminals such as El Chapo and the Oklahoma City bomber. Prisoners are confined to windowless concrete cells for 23 hours a day, with almost zero interaction. The security technology is highly advanced. Motion sensors, automatic doors, 24-hour cameras. Though there is no direct physical violence, total isolation gradually causes inmates to lose their sanity. ADX is not about torturing the body, but slowly destroying the mind. 7. Camp 22. Prison, North Korea. Camp 22 is a secret North Korean prison that is said to be as large as a city, used to detain political enemies. Prisoners here often do not know the reason for their arrest and are never tried in court. If one person is deemed guilty, their entire family is imprisoned, including children. Torture, human experimentation, and forced labor are part of the daily routine. Almost no one survives Camp 22. This place has become a symbol of hidden human rights abuses. These prisons are not merely places of punishment, but also places where identity, rights, and humanity are erased. Behind the sturdy walls and barbed wire, there are heartbreaking stories and horrors that the outside world never knows about. Which of these prisons do you think is the cruelest? Write your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about the dark side of the world that is rarely discussed.